Our top focus at this hour, RSS Chief Mohan Bhagwat made a strong push for a Swadeshi economic model at the two-day New Horizons lecture series marking the RSS centenary year amid the presence of over 900 eminent personalities, including actor Salman Khan, Ranbir Kapoor, as well as prominent scientists, industrialists and artists in Mumbai. He emphasized that international trade must happen according to a nation's own will. He noted that while the world is naturally interdependent, this should not turn into helplessness or compulsion. He urges Indians to have 3 kids and said societies with fertility rates below this gradually perish. At the event, he also noted that dharma is never about conversion, stressing that dharma is to live by example rather than to convert others. Furthermore, he advocated for Ghar Vapsi, reconversion, by framing it as a return to roots, citing that it is necessary to bring back those who've been diverted from the Hindu faith. Listen to this.
डॉक्टर लोग हमको कहते हैं कि 19 साल की आयु से 25 साल की आयु तक विवाह और 3 संतानें, तो पेरेंट्स और चिल्ड्रन दोनों हेल्दी रहते हैं। मानस शास्त्र वाले कहते हैं, साइकोलॉजिस्ट कहते हैं कि घर में अगर 3 सिबलिंग्स है तो आपस में जो व्यवहार उनका होता है उसमें से वो ईगो मैनेजमेंट अच्छी तरह सीख लेते हैं। उसके चलते उनके अपने परिवारों में बाद में विच्छेद नहीं होता है। तो 3 का ठीक सोच सकते हैं, सोचिए। तो हमारे यहाँ तो मत स्वातंत्र्य है, आपका भगवान आप चुन सकते हैं और आप खुद चुनते हो तो उस पर कोई हाथ नहीं उठा सकता, ऑब्जेक्शन नहीं ले सकता। जोर जबरदस्ती या लालच दिखाकर या मजबूरी में फंसाकर अपनी झुंड बढ़ाने के लिए अपने झुंड में खींचना लोगों को, ये जो मतांतरण का प्रकार है वो पूर्णतः त्याज्य है, निषेधार्ह है और घर वापसी उसका उत्तर है, वो होना चाहिए। ये बंद होना चाहिए, घर वापसी चालू होना चाहिए।
Now, speaking on the India-US deal, RSS Chief Mohan Bhagwat said that no country can survive in isolation and agreements are inevitable. He added that the priority must be to minimize our losses. He also said that we must adapt, negotiate smartly, and that the current dispensation knows how to do exactly that. And he has proven it consistently over the past 10 years. Listen to this as well.
अंतरराष्ट्रीय आर्थिक व्यवहार तो चलेंगे, आइसोलेशन में आज कोई देश जी नहीं सकता। तो लेन देन चलेगी, तो डील्स होंगे और डील्स में कुछ मिलेगा, कुछ देना भी पड़ेगा, ऐसा ही रहता है। तो कम से कम नुकसान अपना हो, नुकसान अपना न हो, बने तो विन विन डील करे, नहीं तो अपना विन तो श्योर करे। ऐसे ही डील सब लोग करते हैं, हमको भी वैसे ही करना पड़ेगा। वो किया होगा ऐसी आशा है, क्योंकि ये जो हम एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन देख रहे हैं पिछले 10 वर्षों से, वो अड़ने वाला और तन के खड़ा होने वाला है।
For more on this, we're now being joined by Madhuparna. Thank you so much for joining me on the broadcast. First of all, how do you assess all of these statements?
Him from the second session, this is the second session which is currently going on. From the second session, there are 3 important takeaways from RSS Chief Mohan Bhagwat's speech. The first is, of course, going to be his statement on the US-India deal. And let me also tell you that he is giving all these statements in response to the questions that he is being asked by the attendees. So his reaction to the India-US deal was very simple. He said that he hasn't studied the deal as of now, but from his experience, he said that in the current geopolitical scenario, we know that no country can survive in isolation, and there has to be deals, there has to be agreements. And when any country goes for any agreement or a deal, there has to be the give and take kind of a situation. There would be some losses, some gains, something like that. And then he also said that, but we should always ensure that we win. If there is a win-win situation, that it's even better. But we should at least assure that we are winning. So this was his primary point, and then he actually praised Modi government again by not naming anybody. He said that the current administration is very smart, and over the 10 years we have seen that this current administration, they get stubborn and they stand their ground and they act smartly and they always extract the best in the interest of the nation. So this was actually a huge praise coming from the RSS chief Mohan Bhagwat for Prime Minister Narendra Modi's government and the India-US deal. Going to the next point, he was questioned about Veer Savarkar's eligibility for Bharat Ratna, and to that question he said that if Bharat Ratna was ever announced or ever gets announced for Veer Savarkar, then the award, the title itself will be more prestigious and will be more respectful. And even if he doesn't get that, even posthumously, then also it doesn't matter, because Veer Savarkar lives in every Indian's hearts. And then the third thing that he said, that is again about religion. And while talking about conversion and how RSS works among different religions, he said that, when we go to other religions, it's like Islam or Isai, so that is Christianity. So we always talk
Right.
about Manav Dharm, the spirituality.
Right,
And he said
Madhuparna, of
that
course, we'll just, for the benefit of our viewers, break that down for our viewers as well. Stay on with me, please. We are bringing this latest as well this week. And speaking about Christianity and Islam, as Madhuparna was mentioning earlier, he also said in clear words that both religions preach peace, yet peace is nowhere to be seen. He then called for a return to Sanatan's eternal values and to rise above politics and rediscover the core principles of humanity. Listen to this first.
आज जो स्वरूप दिख रहा है ईसाइयत और इस्लाम का, वो पैगंबर साहब का इस्लाम या ईसा मसीह की ईसाइयत नहीं है। उसमें जो राजनीति जुड़ गई तुरंत बाद में, रोम के सम्राट पहले पोप बने और इधर खलीफा की गद्दी को लेकर झगड़े शुरू हुए। उसके बाद जो आया है वो पॉलिटिक्स है ज्यादा। पहले आप ये समझो, दोस्ती करो, उसके बाद उनको बताओ कि भाई धर्म सबका एक है, मानव धर्म है, वो सनातन है और आजकल उसी को हिंदू धर्म कहते हैं। कि मैं भाषण देने वाला नहीं हूँ।
Madhuparna, let me come back to you on this. As you were mentioning earlier as well, if you could just take our viewers through that statement here.
Yes, basically he's trying to say that both these religions, Islam and Christianity, they have somehow, according to him, they have deviated from the core values when they were created. And they're saying that both these religions preach for peace, but now we cannot see any of that. That was part of his speech. And then he said that when we reach people who belong to these religions, we tell them to return to the religion of humanity. And every religion should first focus on spirituality, and the religion part comes next. And he has also said that, in all these religions, politics is now playing a very important role, and that is how and why we are seeing so much of aggression, so much of efforts to expand, and they want everything very quickly, and that is how we are seeing this kind of hostility or restlessness and unrest across the globe. Him.
Right, Madhuparna, well, thank you so much for bringing us that information as well. But do stay on with us. There's so much more here that we need to be going through as well. Of course, there's a lot that he's mentioned here. He's spoken about how, of course, as a nation, we need to take a pragmatic approach, something that the government has proven time and time again, and that deals are inevitable. Let's go on and